A very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. So it's 10 o'clock Moscow time, and that means that we have to start our webinar of the Open Doors Russian Scholarship Project. So first of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Elena Boyarskaya, and I work for the project office of the Russian Scholarship Project. So the plan for today is as follows. So after my very brief introduction, a couple of words about the history of the Open Doors. Maybe you would like to know a little bit more statistics about the successes, the strengths of this scholarship project. You will see a short promotion video with a lot of useful information about the organization of the Open Doors Russian Scholarship Project this year. And of course, you can jot down some important dates that you will see in the video. And after that, I will give the floor to our guest speakers. And we have two guest speakers today, as usual, representing two of the best universities of the Russian Federation, which is Tomsk State National Research University, Anna Tikhonova. Anna, welcome. And Novosibirsk State National Research University, represented by Adelina Kazulina. Adelina, welcome to our meeting. So you will be able to ask questions, both representatives of the project office of the Open Doors who are here with us and will help me answer as many questions as we can during the 60 minutes. And of course, you can ask questions, you can ask representatives of the two Siberian universities directly in the chat, and of course Adelina and Anna will be able to answer either orally or through our meeting chat. And having said that, I would like just to give you some facts about the project that we are all participating, have been participating for so many years already, because the Open Doors Russian Scholarship Project was launched in 2017. So it's been going on for almost 10 years already. And during these times, since 2017, the number of participants was more than 145,000 people coming from any country, virtually any country of the world. And we have been keeping track of the number of countries. And last year, during all these years, we got participants from 185 countries of the globe, which is quite impressive. And very often we are asked, and how many of those participants got the Open Doors Scholarship? More than 6.5 thousand students from different countries of the world have enjoyed and are still enjoying the benefits of the scholarship, which is given by the government of the Russian Federation, because the Open Doors Russian Scholarship Project is organized by the Global Universities Association under the umbrella, under the auspices of the Ministry of Science and Higher Education of the Russian Federation, and in close collaboration with Россотрудничество. I'm going to now listen to two presentations of two national research universities, because as the last slide of our promotion video said, choose the university that matches your research or academic interests. And so this is a wonderful opportunity to listen to representatives of two research universities coming from beautiful Siberian towns, cities, because both cities are big and they're famous for their student population. These are student cities. Tomsk State National Research University and Novosibirsk State National Research University. So it's my pleasure to give the floor to the representative of Tomsk State University, Anna Tikhonova, and she will tell you a little bit more about all the opportunities that her university has to offer to international students. So Anna, the floor is yours.
Hello, dear participants. start the presentation. As was told before, my name is Anna Tikhonova. I'm the Deputy Head of International Students Recruitment Office, and I'm pleased to introduce to you National Research Tom State University. I would like to start with a short review of Tomsk. It's located on the river Tom and has been founded in 1604. The terrain is mostly flat and monotonous, and almost the entire area of our territory region is taiga or coniferous forest. Summers are usually quite humid and hot, but winters can be very snowy and cold. However, the average temperature in January is around minus 17 degrees Celsius, so it's not terribly cold in my opinion. Today, Tomsk is home to about 550,000 people, of which 15% are students who come from all over Siberia, Central Asia, Africa, Latin America, so on. Tomsk has 6 universities and 2 non-state establishments. Also, you can find many youth-oriented establishments in Tomsk. Basically, it can be called a student city. Tomsk is also 74th best student city in the world according to QS ranking 2024. As previously mentioned, we have quite cold winter, and here you can see a picture of the main campus building in winter. And now about our university. Tom State University is the first and one of the largest comprehensive universities in the Asian part of Russia. TSU was founded by the decree of Emperor Alexander II as Imperial Tomsk University in 1878. Today, it's the acknowledged center of science, education, and innovation of Siberia. And here you can also see some figures about our university, some information like TSU has 21 faculty and institute, and of course there are some other departments like pre-university training center or center of distance learning. And you can see how many international students we have, which is 3,600, and out of all the student population, it's around 22%, which in my opinion quite a number. About our academic achievements, maybe it's not exactly academic achievement, but I cannot mention about our National Research Library, which has the Department of Rare Books and Manuscripts and holds a variety of materials, including manuscripts, rare books, archival documents, and graphic materials. And the foundation of this collection was built from donated private collections starting from 1880. So it's quite an old library. And if we are talking about scientific accomplishments, then I would like to mention about our collaboration with CERN on 3 key experiments at the Large Hadron Collider. And TSU is the only Russian university involved in CMS collaboration, and TSU scientists developed unique assigned gallium sensors used in the Large Hadron Collider detectors that analyze data from these experiments and generally contribute to fundamental particle physics research. TSU scientists and youth are frequently awarded by presidential governmental bodies with many achieving leadership positions in the Russian scientific community. Some of them you can see on the slide. So I can say that there are many opportunities for research and development of science in our university. scientists do research, make different discoveries, and we have 33 lead science schools, 49 research and educational centers. So if we want to pursue some degree and develop yourself in the field of science, I think that it's one of the places you can do that. We have some programs in English and 4 master's degree program in English, international management, mathematics, mathematical analysis and modeling, chemistry, molecular engineering, physics, physics methods, and information technologies in biomedicine are available for opendoors Olympiad application. If the applicant's main program is taught in Russian language, then it's compulsory to add a preparatory course in Russian language to the application. So after the preparatory course, student can start his main program in Russian language. And our course department offers study tracks, which you can also see here, according to the future main program. And the duration of the course is 1 year. Among the most popular master's degree programs in Russian language are as follows: applied mathematics and computer science, mechatronics and robototechnics, economics, management, linguistics, geology and natural resources management, chemistry, and others. As for PhD programs, I haven't previously mentioned that it also can be studied in English language, but it's mostly on the based on the supervisor possibility of doing his research in English, because he needs to help his student, and not all of the programs can be studied in English. It's like needs more personal touch, but it's also possible. And among the most popular programs, it's history and political studies, which can be studied in English, economics and management. I think that as of this year, the faculty doesn't accept applicants in English, but you can also try to change the opinion, I think. And you can see some other programs. I think that it's time to move a bit different topics and talk about more about dormitories. It's quite easy to commute between our dorms and campus, especially main campus building, and the maximum time it takes, it's around 15 minutes. And if you're living in the dormitory, for example, and you have your lectures in, for example, not in the main campus building, but in the fourth campus building, it's literally across the road, so it's maximum 5 minutes, but it took me around 3, I think, when I was studying in the university. And I think that I need to mention some living expenses which students usually have. It's about dormitory accommodations. It's around $15 per month, and if you want to rent an apartment in the city, of course, it will be more expensive, around I think 250 right now, or maybe 300 if you want to live alone. And monthly food expenses is around $150 or $200, but it depends on the person. We have TSU International Student Center, which helps students make the most of their social and educational advantages and help with their study and social life experience in the university. They work with international students from the moment of their admission to the end of their studies. They provide assistance in different ways, like accompanying students to hospitals, banks, and other organizations to planning events together with international students, for example, Indonesian Day, Mongolian Day, National Cuisine Day, and so on. And of course, we have a buddy system. You can also join some speaking clubs, and I don't mean that it's only Russian speaking club. We have different languages. You can study in them. And more about social life and the like. We offer various students events, including the Fair of Youth opportunities, some festivals, as I mentioned before, cultural days, festival of cuisine, book days, academic events such as the Day of Russian Science. Students can also participate in different clubs and join the clubs, for example, music club, rock group club, and others. And there are also some ventures with business-oriented projects or engineering projects if it's your field of study. So there are a lot of opportunities and quite a variety for rich student life. Thank you for your attention, and if you have any questions, you're welcome to ask. I think I need to open the chat.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much, Anna, for your highly informative presentation. We do have some questions. Do you think you can go back to the list of master programs that you offer in different languages?
Yes.
And while you're preparing, maybe I will answer one of the questions, because I know I can see on my screen that my colleagues have already answered 70 questions. So questions are still coming. So the question, what does this scholarship cover? Does it cover also living expenses? And if you go to our website and if you check the rules of participation, then, or the section frequently asked questions. So there is an explanation that the Open Doors scholarship covers education expenses only, plus one preparatory year if you want to enroll in a program which is taught in Russian. So language is not a problem. The scholarship covers one additional year of intensive Russian language training. So that's what the scholarship covers. And then, of course, universities will have to pay, and they do pay, a monthly allowance to international students, just like to Russian students. And Anna, this would be my next question, because you did show some of the expenses which students have to cover if they come to your university to study at your university. So what is the average? Can you give us some approximation? What is the average monthly allowance stipend that you pay to students, to all students? Because I know that it varies from university to university. So that's my first question. So what do you think?
For master's degree students, winners receive, I think, for the first semester, it's around 10,000 rubles. And starting from the second semester, they receive the amount according to their academic accomplishments. For example, if they have good or excellent marks, it's, I think, around 6,700 or 7,000, something like this. If they have not so good marks, they receive less, I think around 4,000. Anyway, of course, if they don't have good marks, they receive scholarship stipend, anyway, but it will depend on their academic achievements. If we are talking about PhD track, it's a bit different. It depends also on the field of study, because if it's a humanitarian field, it's a bit less. I think that it starts from 6,000 or 7,000, and if it's something like chemistry, it's around 11,000 or maybe 12, something like this. So of course it's changed every year, because everything is changed from year to year. But right now, I think something like this.
So it depends a lot on the academic achievements.
Yes.
It means that the better academic results the students have, the more they're paid monthly.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, very good. So we have a lot more questions to you, and I will take some from the chat. Does your university, does Tomsk State University offer PhD in architecture or in English?
No, unfortunately, we don't have this degree, but this degree is offered in another university of Tomsk. So probably you can search it in the internet and apply it there.
Yeah. Okay, so more questions about the programs that you offer to international students. So do you have economic sciences or economics and econometrics for international students? And is the program in English or in Russian? And the same question about biodiversity. Is it in English or in Russian? And more questions are coming.
Program in economics in master's degree, it's in Russian, but we have a program in management, which is specifically international management, and it is in English. If we are talking about PhD track, then, as I said before, as of this year, it is entirely in Russian, but there were some cases when the faculty agreed to take students in English, but I can be sure and promise that this year they will take them.
Okay. Another question about academic programs. So does Tomsk University have studies in English, in international relations or business administration? So are these programs in English or in Russian, and do you have them? International relations and business administration.
We have these programs, but they are in Russian.
They are only in Russian, but
yes, and there was a question about biodiversity, as far as I remember, you mentioned before. This program is in English, but this year we don't offer this program in English because there were a lot of applications this year, and the faculty took as many students as they could, and they don't think that they can take more next year.
Okay, so more questions are coming. So next question is about your department of mathematics and physics. Does the mathematics department or physics department conduct doctoral research in integrable systems and its relation to quantum field theory or quantum gravity? So very, very precise question.
Yes, question is very precise. I'm not the most experienced person in this field, but the specific terms I heard, and I think we have this program, especially the first part which you mentioned about something with quantum, and I think, yeah.
Quantum field theory. Okay,
Yes.
very good. Yeah, more questions about your programs. In political science and international relations, which specializations or research areas are most supported by professors and research projects at your university? So, political science and international relations, specialization, and maybe most popular research areas that your professors or support or supervise.
This faculty is one of the largest, so there are a lot of different topics there, and I think that like mostly all the topics that our professors are offered, they agree to take them. For example, European history, I think Eastern Arabic, I think they don't take topics with religion, I think, because we don't have specialists in this sphere, except I think, no, I think lately they didn't take in this field. Only if it's about Christianity, more likely it's possible, but I don't think that it's we are the university, you need to apply if you want to study this topic. But other than that, wars, different revolutions, I think our university our professors like topics about revolutions and time changes which follows after this.
Okay. Yeah, more questions. So I can't see clinical medicine and health as part of the master's programs run by your university from the presentation. So the question is, do you have a master's degree program in clinical medicine or public health?
No, our university is classic university, so we don't have medicine tracks. The only something along the medicine lines we have is clinical psychology and as of this year, veterinary studies.
Okay, yeah, very interesting. So maybe last question so far, because I would like Anna to ask you to stay with us just in case there are more questions at the end of our webinar. So the last question so far is your program in chemistry in English or in Russian?
It can be studied in both languages.
In both languages.
Yes.
As I said, language is not a problem. So, because the scholarship covers 1 year of intensive Russian language studies. So, and Tomsk State National Research University has a lot of experience in teaching Russian intensively to prepare for your enrollment in some of the master's programs which are taught in Russian. So language is not a problem. So thank you very much, Anna, for your answers, for your patience, and please stay with us because I'm sure there will be more questions to your university. Thank you very much. Okay, and time has come to give the floor to our next invited speaker, Adelina Kazulina, representing Novosibirsk State National Research University, another student city. So, Adelina, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much for your attention. So good day, dear listeners, dear colleagues. I would like now to represent our Novosibirsk National State Research University. And please tell me if you see the screen. 1 minute, please.
We can hear you well.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. If you just share your screen with us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, great. For now, I can start, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, so, okay, thank you. So my name is Adelina Kozulina. I am the specialist of the International Recruitment Office of International Export Department of Novosibirsk State Research University. So we can just call it Novosibirsk State University, briefly. So for now, I would like to tell you a bit about history of Novosibirsk State University, about the University of New Type, university that is located in the very heart of Siberia. So today, I would like to tell you that our university is included in top 10 Russian universities and is the first Novosibirsk, our university is the first university in the Siberian region. It is located in the scientific Akademgorodok. Akademgorodok is the small city in the suburbs of the city of Novosibirsk. So close proximity to nature is successfully combined in Akademgorodok with a developed infrastructure. It was in this prestigious district that NSU was founded in a scientific center where ideal conditions for successful educational and scientific activities were created. NSU students and teachers conduct active research work in many institutes of the Siberian branch of the Russian Academy of Sciences, as you can see on the screen. Today, we have about 8,600 students. Among them, there are more than 1,750 foreign students from 57 countries of the world, which is really amazing. The modern education system is carried out in close connection with world-class scientific achievements. As you can see on the screen, there are 6 departments and 4 institutes and 2 divisions in our university. So you can see on the screen, these are 6 classical departments, 6 classical scientific spheres that are physics, natural sciences, mechanics and mathematics, geology and geophysics, information technologies, and economics. So a big variety to choose from. 4 institutes of medicine and medical technologies, philosophy and law, humanities, and Institute of Intelligent Robotics. That is a new one and have already gained popularity among foreign students. And as you can see, 2 divisions, Physics and Mathematics School and Higher College of Informatics of NSU. So in total, our university has 2,800 university staff members, for which 630 are professors with a doctorate degree. In addition, more than 1,043 laboratories, research laboratories, I would like to pay your attention to, are involved in highly demanded scientific fields. The strategic goal in teaching students is to focus on the scientific field. Students who love science and dream of doing scientific activities publish their works in scientific journals, take part in international conferences, Olympiads, so they have interdisciplinary education and research and so on. That is the main aim of our students to choose our university for. Okay, so for now, we would like to talk about our main programs and the opportunities that Open Doors Russian Scholarship Project gives. First of all, as we have already talked about, the benefits of the project are full tuition and monthly stipend. Please pay your attention that the Open Doors winners will be admitted to the university free of charge and without exams, NSU entrance exams, I mean. Awardees can receive 20% discount on tuition for the selected program. For now, as you can see on the screen, we would like to present to your attention master degree programs. We would like to mention that there are 24 various master's programs in different educational fields. The program will be taught for free based on the Open Doors Russian Scholarship Project. Again, the benefits of this project are full tuition and monthly stipend. The approved quota scholarship covers the tuition fees and provides you with the monthly stipend to support living expenses. On the next slide, you can see an English taught master degree program that is called Artificial Intelligence and Big Data Analytics. So this program is all about AI learning, data science, and machine learning methods. During studies for this program, you will not only know and find out how to apply data science and machine learning methods, but will have an opportunity to develop new or upgrade existing ones. So why it is well worth attending this program? So first of all, these are research opportunities in real world-class science. So as I have already told, you can have an opportunity to develop something new, yeah, and then to prove yourself in order to apply for PhD programs that also could be continued in this field. Also, these are project-based and practical-oriented learning. Yes, so program is designed so that you're involved in all stages of data science and machine learning, project development, implementation cycle beginning, and finally implementation of new project and technology. For now, I would like to tell about this second, one more program, that gained huge popularity among Russian students in master degree field. So it is the Russian language, literature, and culture for foreigners. As you can see, the language of instruction is Russian. So students will study various aspects of Russian philology, methodology, and so on, and to get experience conducting independent research in the fields of Russian language and Russian literature. For now, then, you can see that we have PhD programs, among which there are 17 programs. The duration of programs is 3-4 years, while the master degree programs last for 2 years. Here on the screen, you can see different PhD programs from different classical fields and more modern and innovational fields such as mathematics, medicine, natural sciences, and so on. As talking about short-term programs, it is very, very important to mention that we propose to our foreign students Russian language preparatory courses because most of our programs is in Russian language. So for this, Russian foreign students choose to learn a Russian language for 1 year before applying for the main program. So our Russian language practical course for those who prefer to start learning Russian or to improve their level of language proficiency. And our Russian language courses are adapted to students who want to learn different spheres, different scientific spheres of knowledge. So it doesn't matter, it's economics or mathematics or medicine. So we can adapt adapt all our students in order to make them more comfortable to learn Russian language and some different subjects for applying for different main programs. So I would like to mention that before applying for the main program, students have an opportunity to learn Russian language courses for free under the Russian scholarship project of Open Doors. Okay, so if talking about career after graduating from our university, so there are opportunities to find work in the city of Novosibirsk or in a small city of Akademgorodok where NSU is situated. Our graduates work in research institutes, high-tech companies, and so on. So there, you can not only work after graduation, but try to get research practice while studying for the main program. That also is possible. So here you can see one of the most successful technoparks in Russia, so in our small city of Akademgorodok. Okay, for now on this slide, NSU rankings are represented. You can see that our university had first position by national university rankings by internationalization, and it has like a third, fourth, or fifth position, yes, so stably due to QS university rankings, Russian universities. Okay, so for now, I would like to represent the photos of our new blocks of dormitories for foreign students. They are very comfortable in every season. Then I would like to represent you another photos of our recreational activities such as swimming pool. Yes, so students can practice different kinds of sports wherever they would like to. So here is our new NSU campus. So apart from our old campus and the new campus that was new in 12-15, we have also our third new NSU campus that was built this year with the new blocks of dormitories that were also built this year. So here are the blocks of dormitories for students. This is our new campus, apart also mathematics and physics school. Okay, and so the world-class campus of NSU was one of the priority development projects of the Novosibirsk region. So the space of the campus meets the modern requirements and needs of the student community, residents and guests of Akademgorodok. So apart from having a good time in Akademgorodok, as you can see it on the screen, students can just have their time and enjoy their time by visiting the city of Novosibirsk, where they can have many opportunities to suit their tastes. Like, among the most interesting places of cultural interest are opera and ballet theater, which you can see on the right, Novosibirsk Zoo, Art Museum, Planetarium, and so on. So foreign students are mainly interested and mainly glad to learn and something new and study in Akademgorodok and also parallelly, like to join some clubs or join recreational activities in the city of Novosibirsk itself. So here are also several photos of our beautiful Siberia. And this is it. So we're waiting for you in our amazing Siberia. Welcome to Novosibirsk State University. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Adelina, for your most informative and very interesting presentation. So now I'm sure our participants have a much clearer idea what Novosibirsk and Novosibirsk State Research University has to offer to international participants. And we have a lot of questions to you and also some questions to Tomsk State. But probably, Adelina, we will start with the questions to your university. And I will scroll up not to miss any questions. So the first question was, do you have, can you guide me through PhD psychology? Which domains of psychology does university offer?
Okay. So here, yeah, education, PhD programs, psychology.
PhD in psychology, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we do have the psychology PhD program, and so what is the maybe students are interested in some more specific details.
Yeah, specialization. Which domains, like clinical psychology, or what kind of psychology? Basically speaking, that's what the question is about. So, what kind of general psychology, clinical psychology, educational psychology? What kind cognitive psychology? So, what kind of psychology do you have?
Okay, thank you for your question. So if talking about PhD programs in psychology, these are, general psychology and clinical psychology.
General and clinical, yeah, that's what the question was about. Okay, very good. Next question. Are there any programs available in the field of water resources or water resource management, probably, and environmental protection? Any programs, masters, maybe doctoral programs, maybe bachelors?
Okay, so maybe I can tell that in this sphere, mainly there are no programs in this field of studies.
So not so far. All right, next one. I saw that biology was available among bachelor's degree program and PhD list in the presentation. But is this program available for masters as well? Biology, master degree program.
Okay.
In biology.
Yes, it is possible to apply in this field for a master degree, from the master
as
degree,
well.
for obtaining a master degree.
Yeah, so you have it for bachelor's, master's, and basically speaking, PhD as well. All right, very good. Definitely, very good. That's good news. So next question. So again, a vital question, how to cover daily expenses. So how much monthly stipend does your university give to economic students, bachelor's, master's, and maybe PhD? So does it depends from university to university. It varies, of course. But can you give us some idea what this monthly stipend, monthly allowance is at your university?
Thank you for your question. So yeah, we do provide monthly allowance, in order to cover living expenses, daily life expenses. So it depends on scientific achievements of the students, and also it depends on the faculty that provides them with this scholarship. So they are responsible for establishing an amount of scholarship. So it depends.
So it depends. Okay. And then still there is another question about this monthly allowance or stipend. So what is the stipend if a student studies at the preparatory faculty or takes a preparatory course in Russian and during the master's in the biology program? So what is it the same amount that you pay to preparatory course students and then to masters, or during the preparatory course, this monthly allowance is maybe less or maybe more? So what does the rule say about it?
Okay, I understand. So during studies for the Russian language preparatory course,
Yeah.
the monthly allowance is not lesser than while studying for the main program. So it is not lesser, but it is not bigger. So something
Okay. So it's,
average. Yes,
yeah, the average is basically
the
speaking, it's the
average
same.
amount.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So it's the same amount which is paid to Russian students and international students, and no matter where they study, whether they are preparatory course students, preparatory faculty students, or then they are bachelor students or master students. Okay. Very
Yes.
good. Still more questions coming. Is there any master program related to zoology?
Oh.
Anything related to zoology?
Well, no, there are no programs that are related to zoology.
Not yet, maybe in the
Not
future, but
yet,
not
yeah.
not so
But
far. Not so far.
yes, yes. So
Oh,
yeah, many subjects are like established in our university, but zoology, no, yeah, not yet.
not yet, not yet. Okay. Next question. So, do you have a PhD program in manufacturing engineering?
Yes, yes, of course, we do have programs in engineering. So it concerns all degrees, bachelor, master, and PhD ones.
And
We
PhD,
do
because
have.
the question was basically about a doctoral, a PhD degree. So the answer is
Yes.
yes, your
Yes.
university has it. Good.
Yes.
So next question is in a way related to research as well. So your university, Novosibirsk State National Research University, is known for its strong research environment, which we also saw from your presentation. How can international master students get involved in real research projects from the very beginning of their studies?
Okay, so yeah, they could be involved in such fundamental research projects. So in the very beginning of their studies, they connect to their research supervisors, yeah, and these research supervisors, yeah, for every student that they have, they get them involved in their research laboratory spheres. So the each
Okay.
yes, we have many professors, yeah, that have their own labs. Partly, for example, if students apply for the big data and artificial intelligence master degree program in English language, so the research supervisor is mostly the same one, yeah, or and he has his own laboratory, for example, with many colleagues in this laboratory. And these colleagues could also be the research supervisors for the students, and they also can get them involved in their research labs.
Okay, so it's not a problem to get involved in a real research projects, because most students, most master students, they have their research supervisors, and also at a later stage, if some students opt for enrolling into a PhD course, of course, most universities, and Novosibirsk State is not an exception. So most students have research supervisors, and we all universities involve students in real research projects. All right,
Yes, yes.
still more questions coming. Do you have programs in clinical health or in public health?
Well, we do not have such programs in such fields, but instead of these programs, we can, for example, advise clinical medicine, something that is followed by medicine field. So we
Okay,
have
so you
clinical
have you
medicine,
have
clinical
related
psychology.
fields.
Yes, we have related fields.
Okay, still more questions coming. So what specific program, do you have any specific program about environment and earth science? Is there a study or a program related to meteorology or hydrometeorology for PhD?
So yes, we have programs that are related to earth sciences, such as geology, meteorology, like you said, also geoscience. Like it is generally called geoscience and geology science. So we have such fields in this like big sphere
Okay, so
of
the answer
knowledge.
is yes, in these
Yes,
fields of knowledge. Yeah, very
yes,
good.
yes.
Good. Next question. Chemistry graduate program. Is it taught in English or in Russian?
Which one? Excuse me.
Chemistry.
Chemistry.
Yeah.
Our chemistry degree, our chemistry programs are taught in Russian. But students usually, as I have told, yeah, they apply for Russian language preparatory course for free. They study for free 1 year for free Russian language, and then apply for the main program in Russian. So such scheme.
Yes, thank you, Adelina. More questions. And we have the same question from one of our participants who already asked Tomsk State University. So in NCU, does your mathematics department, the physics department, conduct doctoral research in integrable systems and quantum field theory of quantum gravity? Same question to your university as to Tomsk.
Yes, this field, yes, we do have such conduction in this field.
Okay,
But
so
in
the
Russian,
answer is also
in
yes.
Russian language. Yes, in Russian
In Russian
language.
also, yeah,
Yes.
but we said that language is not a problem, actually.
Yeah.
All right, more questions to you, Adelina. So my question is, do you offer master's degree programs in finance? And what is the language of instruction?
We do provide programs in finance, in management, in strategical management partly. So yes, we do have them, but in Russian language.
But in Russian. Okay, good.
Yes.
Same and related question. Quantitative finance, master's in quantitative finance. Is it available at your university?
Yes, such programs are available in our university, but not in quantum field. Like finances are not related to something in a quantum like field.
No.
Okay.
Quantitative finance.
Quantitative.
Quantitative. Yes.
Quantitative.
Yeah.
No, we do not have quantitative finances.
Okay. All right. Are there any master's degree programs in forestry, ecology, ecosystems, or environment?
Yes, we do have such master degree programs. So these programs are related to ecosystems, ecology. Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
In
good.
Russian language.
Also in Russian. Okay,
In Russian
good.
language. Yes.
Yeah. Next question. Does your university collaborate with international bodies? They train international students on practical related issues like health programs. For instance, masters in public health.
So yeah, there are many high-tech companies, research institutes that collaborate with our university in order to study something in these fields.
And also in public health, because the question was about public health.
Not public health, but as I have already talked about, so these are related fields as clinical medicine, clinical psychology, and so on.
Yeah,
related
fields. Not directly public health, but related fields.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Master's degree program, artificial intelligence. Is it taught in English?
Yes, it is fully taught. It is a fully taught English language program.
Yeah. Same question about master's program in computer engineering. So, do you have this program, and what is the language of instruction, English or Russian? Master's in computer engineering.
Generally speaking, in our university, this artificial intelligence master degree program that I have talked about here already, so an English taught program, big data and artificial intelligence.
Program.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this mathematical engineering program that you have mentioned already now, yeah. So it is very similar to this program. So we have such program in Russian language, but it is very similar to the Big Data and Artificial Intelligence in English taught program.
Okay. Yeah, and actually, we had this question earlier, whether Tom State or Novosibirsk State offer this program in computer engineering. So the answer is yes. Okay,
Yeah.
both universities get this program and offer it to international students. Next question is, where will I get syllabus? The syllabus for physics and technology, engineering and technology in the master's track. The syllabus. And if, as far as I understand the question, so the question is about the syllabus that universities have, not the preparation materials. So how can our participants check the syllabus of these courses, physics and technology or engineering and technology? So do you think this syllabus will be available on your university website?
Yeah. There are materials, additional materials about each course, so syllabus, It is available on our university website, but in Russian language.
On the university website. Okay. Yeah. Yes. So once again, it would be a good piece of advice. You should, all participants should first of all check our university, our Open Doors website, where you can find a lot of useful information, including rules of participation and preparation materials and programs or course outline, course guides, how to prepare for the second stage of the Open Doors Russian Scholarship Project. And of course, I would like to advise you to visit the pages of the universities, because all of them are available in several languages, definitely in Russian and in English. And many universities have their web pages in many more languages, up to 5 languages. So I'm sure if you surf the internet, if you check web pages of the universities, you will find a lot of useful information, both about bachelor degree, master degree, and PhD doctoral programs and postdocs programs as well, and also syllabi of different courses. And questions are still coming. Does this university include the field of, or have the field of cybersecurity for bachelor degree students? Maybe it's a question to both, to Tomsk and to Novosibirsk. So do you have a course, a BA course in cybersecurity?
Maybe I can answer this question.
Yeah, yes, please.
Okay, so I would like to mention that it is not about cybersecurity, but a related field in a bachelor degree, bachelor degree program that is called Intellectual and Intelligent Robotics.
Oh, intellectual robotics.
Yes.
Yeah, it is a related field. Yes. Okay. And how about Anna? Anna, do you have cybersecurity at your university?
I'm here again. We have program in information security.
You do have.
So,
okay.
Yes.
Yeah. And again, the question to both universities: do you have this program, cybersecurity, information security, in English or in Russian? What is the language of instruction?
Our program is entirely in Russian, I'm afraid.
Okay. And Adelina, how about your university?
As I have already told, the bachelor degree program in intellectual robotics is in Russian language.
Also in Russian. Okay.
Yes.
And once again, our participants would like to know the approximate monthly cost of accommodation in your cities. So roughly speaking, if we take dormitories located on campus, so how much does it cost per month for international students? And for Russian students, I'm sure it's the same.
Yes, it's the same for all the students, and it's around $15 per month. So
$15 per month. Okay,
yes.
per month. All right, Adelina, and how about your university in your beautiful campus?
Yeah, thank you. So the monthly cost of accommodation, so talking about dormitories, it is from $10 to $15 per month.
From $10 to $15. Okay, and maybe
Yes.
the last question to both universities, because that's the question that we usually get from our participants. And it is also related to, covering monthly expenses or daily expenses. Is it possible for international students, particularly if we speak about master students and doctoral students, is it possible to work on campus or to work maybe online? And how typical is it? Because it's, of course, we understand that it's difficult to combine your studies, doing research and work, but judging by the experience of other universities, we do have such examples and very successful examples when students continue doing research and they find a job on campus. So how typical is it of your universities? Because of course it helps to cover some of the expenses.
I can start. Of
Yes.
course, there are students who can work, who work in university. Mostly, it's those who are deeply involved in the researches of their respective laboratories, where they conduct their research proposal and their thesis, and mostly the research advisor offers them the position because they do some additional work and it needs to be more official. For master's degree students, it's rare, but it also happens. But mostly it's PhD students if we are talking about work in campus. And also some of them even give lectures and it's allowed that they give lectures to like younger students, for example,
Oh, really?
bachelor
Okay.
students. Yes, so we do have such practice, and of course they can also work out of the university. It's part-time work, and as it's student city, there are a lot of organizations that hire international students, and it's not a problem as it may be in some other cities. I'm sure that Novosibirsk also has such practices because they also have a lot of students internationally.
Okay, that's good news. Good news. All right. How about Novosibirsk? So what is your attitude to combining studies, research, and working on campus or off campus?
So these opportunities are also available in our university. So if talking about bachelor degree students, it is not so. It is like not a common
Not
practice.
so common.
Of course, yes, not so common. But for master degree and PhD students, it is a common practice. So master degree and PhD students combine their studies in research laboratories and in general, their studies with doing a part-time job. So this happens.
Okay, so that's good news for our participants, really. Okay, maybe very last question to both universities before my concluding remarks. Do you have meteorology or hydrometeorology study program? So as far as I can see, the question is to Tomsk now.
Yes, we have these tracks in master's degree and we have this in PhD, but in PhD it's in Russian language. Oh, and in master's it's also in Russian language,
Also in
but yes. And also, before somebody asked, I think that it was a general question to both universities about program in water, environmental studies, something like this. And I wanted to mention that our program in ecology and nature management is quite good for such researchers because our biological institute, they conduct researches with water bodies and not only in Russia, but outside of Russia. For example, they have collaboration with Indonesian universities, and I think that it can be beneficial to students who is interested in such topics.
Thank you very much. So our time is running up, and I would like to thank our guest speakers, Adelina and Anna, for being with us today for answering so many questions, but it just shows how much interest our participants have to both universities. So I'm sure you will have a lot of applicants coming from many different countries of the world through the Open Doors Russian Scholarship Project. So thank you very much, Adelina. Thank you very much, Anna, for your patience, for your presentations, for your info that you did manage to give to our participants in during such a short period of time. Thank you once again. And I would like to thank my colleagues from the project office. I've been keeping an eye on the number of questions. So during this webinar, we got 209 questions, and out of them, 204 were answered by the project office, by me, and also, of course, by our guest speakers. And I think this is quite an impressive figure. So having said that, I would like to wish all participants of the Open Doors Russian Scholarship Project good luck and welcome to Russia next year. Thank you.